This time, something completely different. Hi folks! This time, not out of the forest, but out of my kitchen. Now, when there's one thing on the Camino de Santiago that you simply can't avoid, it's the Tortilla de Patata. You can get it for breakfast, for a snack while drinking a beer, for lunch, and also as a starter for dinner. And for me, it's the perfect Camino food because a lot of energy. And yeah, you will find out it's quite simple to make if you take care for some few things. So, what we need: potatoes, preferably from local producer, big onion, eggs, biological, and red wine. Now, those of you who already walked the Camino and know the tortilla might say, there's no red wine in the tortilla. No, it's true. Not in the tortilla, but in the cook. So for my tortilla, I use about slightly above 500 grams of potatoes, 1 onion, 6 eggs, and olive oil. Now, one small word to olive oil. You know, when it comes to food, I'm always kind of picky. And let's say this olive oil, it's Italian. Most of the time I cook Italian, so I don't have Spanish olive oil at the moment. This olive oil is a very nice one, I like. But when you read, it says with olives from the European Union. Means it's bottled in Italy with olives from Greece, Spain, Serbia, France, who knows, maybe some olives are from Italy, but it's not Italian olive oil. So today we use this one. It's 100% Italian, from Italian olives, and it's a Monini Gran Fruttato. Normally you don't use this for cooking because it's just too good for cooking, and you use it raw. But yeah, this is a Gran Fruttato, means this is made from olives that are harvested early, and it has a very intense taste. And I'll tell you in a minute why I want to use this. Now, one word to onions. Some days ago, again, I heard something in the radio about that scientists have developed a new breed of onions that prevent you from crying while cutting. For me, it's absolute bullshit. You know, all you need to not cry is a sharp knife. Sharp knife, English. And yeah, you have to take care that while cutting, you don't squeeze the onion, but you cut it. And then no crying, no need to wear glasses, no need to cut under running water or whatever bullshit. It's not necessary. Sharp knife, we're done. Now, I don't want to show you how to peel potatoes. I'm quite sure you know that. And yeah, first thing to do is we cut our onion in small cubes. And then we fry very carefully the onions to let them get a little, let's say, transparent. Not brown, transparent. When it's done, we put them aside. We need them later. Now, for me, the important part. We have to cook the potatoes. And I'm quite sure that you can cook them in water, but I cook them in olive oil. Not frying them, cooking them. You know, they don't get brown. Maybe they get a little crispy on the outside, but the most important thing is they get the taste from the olive oil and give the tortilla an extra kick. When cooking the potatoes in water might be a little boring taste-wise. Now we cook the potato in the oil for about 20 minutes. And don't forget, always move the potatoes. They do not have to get crispy or brown on the outside. After cooking the potatoes, we, how to say, separate them from the oil. One small hint for the oil. First of all, you can use it another time. It's not dirty. You didn't fry any fish and chips in it or whatever. Second, I have an Italian restaurant, and whenever I have oil for recycling, I give it to them. And I buy a coffee, I give them a good tip. Everything's fine. Win-win. Now for my tortilla de patata, I take 6 eggs. How many eggs you want to take depends on how big your tortilla has to be. I don't know. You blend the eggs with salt and pepper. And then you put the cooked potatoes inside. You mix it, and then with a fork, you slightly squeeze the potatoes, not mashing, but slightly squeeze, so that the potatoes can combine better with the eggs. After that, we put our slightly fried onion into the bowl and mix it all to a homogenic paste. I don't know. This is very important. You have to use a non-stick pan. And if I say a non-stick pan, I mean a non-stick pan. If you say, oh, my pan is, yeah, almost non-stick. No, you got screwed. Has to be a non-stick pan, and later you will see why. We take some olive oil and put our mixture of potatoes, eggs and onions into the pan. I put a lid on the pan. Some web pages say you don't have to do that. And in the recipe it's written you have to turn the tortilla, you have to flip the tortilla once it's still kind of liquid or creamy inside. My friends, you can try this at home. It doesn't work. Have you ever tried to flip something that is half liquid? It's like nailing a chocolate pudding onto the wall. And on the other hand, let's say it that way, I don't trust raw eggs very much, and I like my eggs cooked. So I put a lid on the pan and let it, let's say, stir. Let it get cooked until there's no liquid on the surface anymore. Now after your tortilla is cooked, you take a flat plate, slightly bigger than your pan, put it on the pan, flip the pan so that the tortilla can slide on the plate. And then from the plate, you let the tortilla slide back into the pan. And then, because it's already cooked, turn up the temperature and for some minutes so that it only gets a little brown on the downside. And now your tortilla is ready. Now, you tell me that this does not look delicious. In general, you can eat it more or less cold. I have to try it now, you understand. Fantastico. I hope that was a little fun to you. Maybe you learned something. I don't know. And maybe this tortilla is either something new for you or wakes up some memories of the Camino. Next time we'll be back in the woods for some Camino training. And so far, stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned. Buen Camino.